So I think, yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. I had my mic on mute. Sorry for that. As both players are on the baseline, warming up, Sinner comes forward to the net. I just mentioned now that these two players have met twice before, both occasions hard court tournaments in 2021, so it's been a while. Sinner has improved since then. I'm pretty sure Hugo Gaston has also improved. I was also mentioning, while my mic was on mute, that my prediction is that the defending champion, two-time Australian Open champion Jannik Sinner will win this tournament again. I do feel that he has an all-round game that suits the hard court. And to make it 3 in a row, I think he's gonna make it. He's gonna succeed. Both players warming up their serves now. Nice warm day in Melbourne as the drone flies over the arenas, the courts. We are moving into the evening session. Both players sitting on their bench now. I think it's going to be a one-sided affair today. Sinner's going to take it in straight sets. The world number 2 defending champion will serve first. First serve. Out wide. Is returned very well down the line. Gaston is at the net. He already plays the first drop shot and it's a winner. 15. First serve out wide is out. Kick serve into the body is returned inside out by the Frenchman. That's good rallying from both players. Yannick Sinner is hitting the lines and he wins the point in the end. Oh no, sorry, my correction. I thought he hit the baseline. Sinner hit it out. So, love 30. First serve, out again. Sinner attempted to hit his first serve down the mid onto the forehand of the left-handed Frenchman. Kick down the middle, return back deep in the court. Sinner's pushed back. They're in an advantage side. Yannick Sinner makes an unforced error. Love 40. It's only the first 3 points, guys, so let's not get carried away. Imagine there's an upset. Whew. First serve out wide is an ace. $15.40. First serve in the net. Yannick Sinner wins the point as Gaston tried to win the point at the net, but he hit his backhand volley out. It was a good approach. So, third break point. First serve out wide is again an ace. So 2 aces till now. And the world number 2 defending champion comes back from love 40 in the first game. Juicy Lucy. Another ace down the middle, through the center, Mrs. Fenter. That's more like it. Big serve down the middle is returned out. Chair umpire almost caught the ball. One love. Guys, I have to apologize right now. I'm having a bit of a technical difficulty. I cannot see the live chat. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm being informed that something went wrong, but I'm not seeing any changes right now. As Gaston has a second serve, starting his first service game, Sinner goes hard down the middle. They're both on the deuce side. As Sinner switches it up, goes down the line. There's a big net called. Sinner's at the net, double hand backhand in the corner. Gaston hits it really high. They're back on the baseline. Sinner played like a slice smash, and eventually Gaston hit it out. But he was sent really far back into the court. 15. Slice out wide for first serve. Was in. It was a good return from the wall number 2. And Gaston is putting pressure on. As Sinner hit his forehand down the line, he hit it a little bit late, flicking the racket over his head. First serve down the middle is blocked back by Sinner and it's out. So 30-15. They're in a rally again. The return clipped the top of the net, but it didn't put Gaston off, and inside forehand in the net. So already a few unforced errors from the defending champion. Not looking phased, still early days. Nothing to worry about just yet. I don't think it's going to continue this way. Kick serve down the middle is returned to the forehand side of the Frenchman. Remember, he's left-handed. Hits his forehand out. Takes a very wide stance. He's right by the inner service line. And wrong foots Sinner to win the game. As the return came back into the middle of the court. And he just steered his double hand backhand behind Sinner, who obviously thought it was going to go onto the forehand side. One. First serve out wide is Zen. Gaston blocks the two-handed backhand. No backswing, no follow through. 15 love. We have an Italian fan. I've managed to work around this issue. Nothing's really changed. As YouTube has informed me something's wrong. So I can't see the chat, but I've made another arrangement, and we have an Italian fan here. Go Sinner, go go go! Still early days into the third game of the first set. Sinner misses his first serve down the middle of the court. Second serve into the body, cramming the Frenchman. He slides onto the forehand side, chips it short, inside in approach, and it's hoisted very high up in the air by the Frenchman. Smash out wide onto the forehand of the Frenchman, and the backhand volley in the net. Very uncharacteristic of the Italian. Loads of pressure on the Frenchman, and did well to just defend, because Sinner was all over him. But I guess that final shot off the smash was very good counter shot. It was on the forehand. He was completely out of the court and hit it very low, very flat over the net. Jannik Sinner couldn't lift it over the net cord. 30-15, and Gaston's running all over the court. They're both in advantage side, so back into forehand, and he hits it out. The Frenchman hits it out. 40-15. First serve out wide is returned really well back to the forehand of Sinner. But Sinner's coming forward, and again, a high moon ball lands out. 2-1. So, partly cloudy. The night session has begun. We have 18 degrees Celsius. Let's see what that is in Fahrenheit. 64 degrees Fahrenheit. For my American friends, if there are any watching. No, I'm mistaken. Sorry, it's 24 degrees. Need to remember to refresh the page at times. So let's see. Any French supporters watching? You may show in the chat your allegiance, if I can put it that way, to the Frenchman. He's doing very well. Spread Sinner out of the court, and fantastic backhand drop shot winner. Cross court, no chance that Sinner was going to get there. $15-love. Beautiful technique from the Frenchman. Slice out wide is returned to the feet of the Frenchman by Jannik Sinner. He misses the line with the forehand. He was standing about half a meter inside the baseline. And yeah, maybe went for too much. Gaston, 30 love. First serve in the net. Serve into the forehand. Sinner wanted to move forward, but the ball was returned well onto the feet. He had to move back. They're both on the advantage side. Sinner goes hard inside out. He's going to go a second chance, but it's chipped out by Gaston. (30-15). First serve down the middle is in. It's a short return, a drop shot from the Frenchman, and Sinner hits the net. The whole court opened up as the Frenchman thought Sinner was going to go down the line. And, Jannik Sinner got there really well, anticipated it well. Acceleration was very good. But when he got there, hit underneath the net cord. First serve is out. And Gaston holds service again. First serve down the middle is in, returned out. 15 love. Same again. Down the tee, looked more like a slice from Jannik Sinner, more like a second serve, but Gaston couldn't control his double hand backhand, or couldn't control the ball with his double hand backhand. 30 love. First serve out wide, slower ball. Got a bit of a smile on his face, Sinner. I think he's playing the mental game, and it's working. Slice out wide, double hand backhand return in the net. Probably expecting more pace, more speed. It's 2 points in a row now. He's played it second serve as a first serve. This time he goes harder down the middle. Good return from the Frenchman. Sinner's a little bit under pressure. Fantastic double hand backhand down the line. My goodness. I wonder if that's going to come into effect for the Italian if he notices that Gaston is really struggling on slower balls. We know, for example, Djokovic, he loves those hard balls. He prefers to play players who are hitting the ball really hard to him. And the last point really suited the Frenchman. 2 game points, 40-15. Ace out wide, slice second serve, makes it 3-2. There's another Frenchman busy getting interviewed as Gaël Monfils unfortunately lost in 4 sets. I don't know if this is a farewell. Can't hear what's been said on the TV. But he is getting a standing ovation. Knocked out in the first round. What a player! What a absolute amazing athlete. Great entertainer as well. You know how much the crowds love him. But back to the Rod Laver Arena. There's a Frenchman now who's about to serve the 6th game of the first set. First serve, hard down the middle, is returned back to his feet. They're in the advantage side, so back into forehand right now. Frenchman slams his forehand in the net, attempting to go down the line. Love 15. Gaston came forward to the net. It was a good serve out wide, forcing Sinner to slide onto the backhand open stance. He played it short. Gaston saw that early and returned his backhand cross court. Sinner slid on his forehand, hit his forehand long, trying to hit the passing shot down the line. Slice into the body. Sinner had more than enough time to get around the backhand. He's dominating with the forehand now. Inside out. The Frenchman chips it short. Drop shot from Sinner is a winner. Yeah, he really sent the Frenchman back with the previous inside-out forehand. And then well disguised. My goodness, I'm seeing this quite often from the pros. He was showing the forehand and then quickly one-handed changed the grip to just scoop the ball over. As Gaston makes another unforced error, hitting his forehand in the tram lines. So 2 break points. First serve out wide is out. It's going to be a lot of pressure now on the Frenchman. Second serve into the body. It wasn't fast enough. Sinner got around it. He is standing back on the serves. He's really hitting it hard now, and he gets a huge net cord, which goes out. So another short breather for the Frenchman as he gathers the balls and probably his thoughts as well. What is he going to do now? He's been very effective on the advantage side. Being that lefty, can really pull Sinner out of the court. As he tries again, comes to the net, volley in the corner, Sinner's on the run. Oh, great volley from the Frenchman. Well controlled. Congratulations, bring it back to deuce. Saving 2 break points. It was almost obvious what the left-handed was going to do. But time and time again, I see this, how the pros are setting up the point with aggressive approach shots and then just dinky volleys into the court. Gaston hits an unforced error, unfortunately, with a forehand cross court. So, 3rd break point. Sinner would love to convert now. Second serve for the Frenchman. Kick into the backhand. Is slammed cross court and inside a forehand in the net. Bring it back to deuce. Number 2. Good first serve out wide has opened up the court. Sinner can only chip his backhand in the net. Gaston is looking strong when he's moving forward. I think those wide serves are really helping him. If he can land more of those and get a high percentage of first serves in, moving Sinner out of the court. Dare I say that the Frenchman would have a chance of creating one of the biggest upsets. Sinner's hitting higher over the net now, and now he goes inside out forehand winner, bringing it back to deuce. Almost like playing on clay, playing very high topspin balls. And when he got his opportunity, he smashed that forehand inside out for a winner. Third deuce. First serve out wide is in. Jannik Sinner's playing forehands inside out. Now backhand cross court. And a good drop shot brings Gaston forward. He falls over. Oh no. I don't know. No, he seems to be fine. I thought he went over his ankle. Sinner, sportsman that he is, goes over, taps him on the back. Yeah, I might have a few scratches now on the elbow. Great disguise again. But yeah, he didn't get that front foot in the right place. It was too much underneath his knee. When you want to slide, especially even on hard court, you've got to get your feet away. You need a really wide stance. I think he was more interested in getting to the ball than focusing on the technique, on how to slide. Gaston's again at the net. It's a good volley drop shot, but Sinner finally hits a winner, being under pressure. Makes it 4-2. So he gets the break. Actually, wasn't the best volley, to be very honest, from the Frenchman. A little bit too high. Good acceleration, good running from Sinner, playing double hand backhand. He had enough time in the world, so after he finished the shot, his classic slide out. Slice out wide is returned cross court. Sinner goes hard again on the backhand. It's chipped back, but it's short. Sinner's moving forward. Incredible plays, finding so much power and depth. And smashes again onto the forehand of the Frenchman, who plays a short on the feet. It's a drop shot. Oh, Gaston gets there. Better technique on the sliding towards the net. He just couldn't lift the ball over the net cord. Great half volley drop shot. Beautiful touch. Just soaking up the power. Yeah, that's better technique. As the Frenchman's left-footed, nice straight leg with his left foot really far out in front of him, sitting low on the court. Good first serve, hard into the forehand, is returned cross court but out. Thirty love. First serve, hard down the middle, is chipped back. Sinner's inside the baseline, he moves to the net, he's going to get another smash. And Gaston is just guessing right, he's going to get a second opportunity. Sinner quickly just wipes the sweat away from his eyes. And he's moving again to the net. It's a stunning winner from the middle of the court. As the Italian flag is now blocking the screen. 40 love. First serve hard. On the forehand is returned out. It's 5-2. Half an hour's gone past now. I see Anna is back. Hello. Nice to see you as well, Roberto. Victoria Trade is looking sad. Hope I can turn that frown upside down for you. Chair umpire calls time. New balls as Gaston shows his opponent on the other side of the court. First serve is in, jamming Sin on the forehand, but he adapted well and returned the ball back to Gaston. He had to move over to the backhand side. It was played into his body as well. Hitting his ball out. Good serve out wide. It seems to be very effective against the Italian. He's going to want to carry on doing that. It's a winning formula. Even if you're up there 60-70% of the time winning those type of points, don't change a winning formula. Drop shot from Gaston all the way back. Sinner hits a cross court. Gaston goes again for the lob, but it's too short. Oh, miss-hit smash from Sinner. He was very close to the net to pick up that drop shot, and by the time he made connection with the ball for the smash, he was inside the service line, so should have done better with that. 30-15. First serve is out wide. Return, cross court is out, slightly jammed in the body. I think Sinner didn't read that on time, and last second had to just make some space to his right. 40-15. Good first serve, hard into the backhand, return back, so I had to move back. Sinner is trying to bully his opponent right now, inside out forehand. Backhand down the line, forces Gaston to slide on the backhand. He's doing it again, blocks it back. It's luckily placed in the corner. Going really hard on the backhand. Each time Gaston thought, come on, you're going to go to my forehand at some point. Sinner wanted to break down that backhand, and it worked out. Another game point. Yeah, so even before the Frenchman made contact with the ball, Sen already took a sidestep, anticipating it's going to go on the backhand. As it happens again, Gaston goes hard down the middle of the court. Drop shot, bringing Sinner forward. It's not that good. Drop shot is a winner by Sinner. A little too deep, a little too high, especially on this level. And Gaston could only watch it bounce twice in front of him. Kick out wide to the forehand is returned cross court. They're in a forehand. Okay, it's changed now. They're in the due side. Slice forehand. Oh, what a great winner from Jannik Sinner. Set point. Just upping the gears right now, slowly moving into cruise control. This will settle the nerves if you can convert this. They're both in the advantage side. Drop shot from Sinner is way too high. He guesses the right way. Oh my gosh, what a winner down the line. So the first set is wrapped up. The drop shot was not good from the Italian, and Gaston came forward. He had so much time and height on the ball, and you play a guessing game. Makes me think about those goalkeepers when they're facing a penalty. Just pick a side and go for it. And Gaston smashes double hand backhand cross court onto Sinner's forehand. He just ran to the ball and just kind of steered it. No backswing, no follow through. Steered it down the line. So that's it. First set is wrapped up. As Jannik Sinner over 70% first serves in, causing a lot of damage. Maybe the only time he really struggled was the opening game when he was love 40. Love 40 down, he came back. But I'd say since the third game of the set, he's been more in control, looking more like himself. Oh, just look at the last drop shot, my goodness. Thumbs up from the Frenchman. Signaling, yeah, that was a lucky guess, you went the right way. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me that Sinner can defend his title and win 3 in a row? Or do you have someone else in mind that could possibly lift the trophy in 2 weeks' time? So in other games, first round games, Dimitrov is fighting to stay in the first set as the Adelaide champion Matchuk has a second set point to take the first set. Hurkacz is playing the Belgian Bergs, and it's 1 set all. Halfway in the first set, and looks even Stevens going on serve. First serve out wide is out. Kick onto the forehand is returned into the net. 15 love. Slower first serve, again working in Sinner's favour. Gaston slamming his double hand backhand in the net. Double hand backhand is out. It's really close to the corner of that advantage side. But out is out, guys. It just looks worse when it's further away from the lines. Kick serve out wide is returned out. 40-15, 2 game points. Not bad, a little bit of football skill as the serve was out and Gaston returned the ball back. Left-footed. Sinner passed the ball to the ball boy. And it's returned out, so 1-love. Another first round match has ended. Romanian Kirstia beats the German Lies 3-6, 6-4, 6-3. Second serve down the middle is slow enough for Sinner to go around, but he slams his backhand in the net. 15-love. Good return. Sinner's on the baseline. Gaston standing back, looping his forehand cross court. They're in an advantage court cross court duel. Sinner changes direction, moves to the net. Backhand volley cross court winner. Dictating the point the whole time. First serve is in the net. Forehand cross court for the Frenchman. Double hand backhand cross court for the Italian. And drop shot by Sinner is well executed. Goes for a short passing shot with the forehand cross court and backhand volley in the net. Gaston walking uncomfortably right now. The look on the Frenchman's face is showing me that he's being stretched right now, looking a bit tired. Sinner is hitting with so much power, accuracy. Yeah, gosh, shame, man. The Frenchman's looking tired. They're both hitting down the middle of the court. Sinner goes hard. Is the first to change direction and goes cross court onto the backhand of Gaston. I think Sinner could run away with this now. Could be 6-love, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-2 maybe. Fights in the final set. It is best of 5, but it's looking very one-sided right now. Kick out wide. It's played very high but short. Gaston's at the net. It's not a bad volley, but it's out. So 2-love. First serve is out. And it's a great forehand winner off the return. A bit short. But Gaston was brave and moved into the court. First serve out wide is out. Now, what does he have to lose? He's now standing on the baseline. Pretty sure the second serve is going to go in the body. Inside out, backhand return from the Frenchman. They're Sinner's moving Gaston all over the court. Who is, had good replies to Sinner's aggressive play and missed his backhand, unfortunately. He's looking very stretched right now. And we're only 10 games in. But the immense power from Sinner, looking very calm and collected. They're both putting on a sweat. That's for sure. But there's more heavy breathing coming from the Frenchman. Kick serve hard into the forehand is chipped back by the Frenchman. Sinner goes hard into the backhand side now of Gaston. Gaston changed direction, moves to the net. Great volley. Sinner's under pressure. Smash into the open court. 15-30. Incredible. Like I said earlier, if he's winning even 60% of the points with a certain tactic, then don't change it. Keep going. But it does take a lot of energy. I think playing the likes of Jannik Sinner, you always have to play more shots. Approaching the net, playing volleys, backtracking for the smash. A lot of footwork, takes a lot of energy. Sinner slicing the backhand down the line for approach. And ends up being a forced error as Sinner turned a backhand volley into a drop shot, forcing the Frenchman to run diagonally towards the net. He did get there, but amazing spin. It was always moving away from him. Tried to lob Sinner, but hit it way out. Slice out wide is out. Seen this quite often from the Italian. 178 km per hour. We know he can hit it harder. Good second serve. And It wasn't a bad return. Return right back on the feet of the defending champion. And yes, amazing placement. Just use the power, talent from Yannick Sinner. Just steer that forehand into the open court, but right in the corner. Big first serve is out, down the tee. Kick into the body. Gaston was being aggressive, but the return is out. Sinner very pleased with himself, having a look at his bench. A quarter of an hour has gone past now in the second set. Am I going to commentate my first donut? As Yodar from Spain has 2 match points. It's in the 5th set as he beats Sakamoto 7-6, 6-1, 5-7, 4-6, 6-3. That took a few hours. As the Spaniard beats the Japanese player. Gaston to serve. First serve is in, down the middle on the backhand. They're both in the advantage court. Sinner ups the pace, but he hits it out cross court. Serve down the middle for the Frenchman is out. As he scopes the ball out with his left foot. Second serve, slice into the body. Sinner is up in the pace, double hand backhand in the net from the Frenchman. First serve out wide is out. Kick down the middle is slow enough, allowing Sinner to get around the backhand, but he's under pressure right now. Sinner goes down the line and Gaston tried to slide onto the backhand, single-handed backhand, tried to hoist it up as high as possible in the air, but got the frame. 15-30. Slice out wide is returned on the feet and another error. 2 break points for the world number 2. If you've just joined, welcome to Tennis Inside Out. If you're a regular, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Second serve was in. It was a good return from Sinner. He's moving the Frenchman around the court, opting to stay down the line. And eventually the Frenchman hits it out. Full love in the second set. First serve down, the tee is returned in the net. Second serve. Kick onto the backhand. Great return winner. Gaston has done this before. Inside in. Double hand backhand winner. Just using the power of Jannik Sinner and guiding that backhand. Inside in. 15-all. First serve was in. The return was in the corner. Sinner had to work for it. Just played it inside in forehand. He's trying to get forward, but Gaston is finding good depth as he hoists the ball up very high in the air. Drive forehand volley. And played right into the body of the Frenchman. (30-15). First serve is out wide. Excuse me. Kick serve out wide. It was played aggressive by Gaston again, moving forward. This time with the forehand. Blasting it on the feet of Sinner, who couldn't control the next shot. Excuse me. Personally, I also find it way more effective if you return a kick serve, not allowing it to get too high. Get it early. It's an ace down the middle of the court. If you make contact with the ball on the rise, you don't allow that spin to have too much effect. There's obviously a lot of anticipation in being involved, but I find those kick serves when they get way too high, that's when the revolutions on the ball start to create that swing in the air. 40-30, first serve in, return on the feet of Sinner. He had to move back. He's trying to get forward. He's now on the three-quarter court and watches the ball go out. 5-love. Twenty-two minutes have passed now in the second set. Just another day in the office. First serve for Gaston is out. Cut wide on the forehand. Return in the courts, in the middle of the court. Sinner's under pressure, ending up slicing his forehand in the net. First serve in the body, quite effective. Good return though from Sinner. Gaston's really putting the pressure on, and he's finding good. He's being very precise right now, not making any errors, forcing Sinner to mishit his forehand cross-court out. There seems to be a slight breeze on court. My goodness, Frenchman is really finding good placement. Inside in, forehand is out. Forcing Sinner to be sliding all over the court. And Sinner just bullied his way back to 30-all. Good, powerful return on the feet of Gaston. Blocked it back, bouncing too short. Sinner just unwinding that forehand again onto the backhand of the Frenchman, who couldn't control the ball. Gaston hits a winner from the service line. He's not only finding the corners, but he's got more power. Yeah, more precision. And Sinner struggled in that game. Good fight from the Frenchman. First serve out wide is in. Unforced error by Sinner. He's done this a few times where he's trying to flick the racket over his head and doesn't seem to control those forehands. Love 15. Second serve. Kick out wide is returned really well by the Frenchman, who slices backhand cross court on Sinner's forehand. He's at the net and volleys it into the net. So love 30. Good defensive play again from Gaston with the left-handed forehand. Managed to get enough topspin on the ball and hit it rather flat over the net to force Sinner to get low. Couldn't pick it up. Slice out wide is chipped short. Sinner's at the net. It's a moon ball. Sinner's backtracking. Again, Gaston guesses right. It's a second moon ball. Out the air this time, and it's a winner. Gaston's guessing right now. When Sinner has the smash. 15:30. First serve out wide is in. Good return from Gaston. Pretty much even Stevens. They're on the juice side. And Gaston tried to change direction. Hitting late with his backhand down the line. First serve out wide is an ace. Set point. Served into the body, blocked back by the Frenchman, who's on the defense. Counterattack is good. And Sinner wins the second set. It was a fantastic point. Both players oh dear. Gaston has just retired. Well, that's it, guys. Oh, shame, man. Gaston's got his head in his hands. The tears are coming out. Could see it. Is shaking. Oh, it's emotional. Sad scenes here on Rod Laver Arena as Yannick Sinner beats the Frenchman, Gaston. Shame, very sad. Everyone's standing up around him, applauding him. He's still not moving. I think that was inevitable. Oh, shame. It's never nice to see this. But I saw glimpses of it already in the beginning of that second set. As every point was just being stretched. Maybe when he fell over, he did hurt his ankle and he just tried to be professional. Tennis players have to be actors as well. You don't want your opponent to see your weaknesses, and maybe I got to him. So that's it, guys. Stay tuned for the next match. We'll be back very soon. I'll be ending this live stream in a few minutes. And then I'll be heading over to the next live stream. For the game between Naomi Osaka against Antonia Ruzic. But it was one-way traffic. Another day in the office for the Italian defending champion, two-time Australian Open champion, Yannick Sinner. Shame, it's never nice for a match to end this way. But very dominant from the Italian. Hard hitting. First serve was good. Maybe a few unforced errors in the beginning, but once he found his groove and just started piling on the pressure, it took a physical toll on Gaston. So guys, see you soon. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Helps the channel, helps me keep doing this. If you liked it, smash on the like button and share it with your friends, family, the tennis enthusiasts in your life. And I'll see you on the